The Seven Sutherland Sisters was a singing group which included the 7 daughters of Fletcher and Mary Sutherland of Lockport, New York. They appeared with Barnum and Bailey's from the early 1880s to the early 1900s. Their distinguishing feature was their long hair. Publicity about the length and texture of their hair enabled the Sutherlands to create a successful line of patent medicine, hair and scalp care products. Family. The Seven Sutherland Sisters was a family act from Niagara County, New York, that performed worldwide to great acclaim. Daughters of Fletcher, 1816 to 1888, and Mary Brink Sutherland, 1824 to 1867. They started doing concerts with a brother in the early 1880s, and 3 years later the sisters were traveling with Barnum and Bailey's Greatest Show on Earth. The children of Fletcher and Mary Sutherland included: Fletcher and Mary Sutherland were buried at Glenwood Cemetery in Lockport, as were most of the sisters. Career. With fans fascinated by their hair, which reached a collective length of over 37 feet, Fletcher and Mary Sutherland went on to create a patent medicine, the Seven Sutherland Sisters hair grower, which was mostly witch hazel and bay rum, along with traces of hydrochloric acid, salt, and magnesium. The tonic quickly became a bestseller, and the line of Sutherland Sisters hair products expanded to include a scalp cleanser, brushes and combs, and hair colorators. In addition to wholesaling their products to retail stores, they also made public appearances at retail outlets and maintained several outlets of their own, parlors where customers could consult with a salesperson and make purchases, including one in New York City. When Naomi died in 1893, the Sutherlands auditioned for a replacement and hired Anna Louise Roberts to join their act. Roberts made headlines in 1927 when she was over 70 and her husband and she became destitute as the result of a house fire. The Sutherlands resided in a mansion they built in Warren's Corners, New York, which burned down in 1938. Even though hairstyles changed over time and the short hair of the flappers became fashionable in the 1920s, the Seven Sutherland Sisters hair care products were successful for years after their singing act ended. Print ads for them appeared in newspapers until the mid-1920s. Published accounts indicate that the sisters did not save or invest wisely, and some of them later became destitute. When the last living sister, Grace, died in 1946 at aged 92, she was buried in an unmarked grave. References. External links. New England Today, Living, 7 Sutherland Sisters Barnum and Bailey Hair Show, 1 January 2017. History Daily, see many photos of the sisters. Wikimedia, Sutherland Sisters. Peakridge Glass, The Amazing Seven Sutherland Sisters, includes photos of glass bottle and packaging for hair products. Hair Quackery, Seven Sutherland Sisters hair grower, focuses on the business of hair products. Fletcher Sutherland did find a grave. Mary Brink Sutherland did find a grave. Books about The Seven Sutherland Sisters by Clarence O. Lewis, 1965, 1991. Niagara County Historical Society, Lockport, New York. The Amazing Seven Sutherland Sisters, a biography of America's first celebrity models, Brandon Stickney, 2012.